Hi, I'm Sarah and welcome to Riverside. So we've recently got in the Gozney Special Edition Roccbox. As you can see, it's here, it's very sexy. It is to celebrate his 15-year sobriety, and at least $100,000 are going to go towards the charity with you. So we're going to put the toy to the test. I've never made pizza from scratch before, so we're going to make our own dough and then we're going to pop it in the Roccbox to see how it comes out. I was on the Gozney YouTube and they've got a really good playlist which is Pizza for Beginners. Ta-da! And I found a really, looks simple, we'll see, overnight dough for beginners. So we're gonna put that one to the test and try it out and see how it comes out. Wish me luck! So we've got all of our ingredients that we will need. We have 1,000 grams of 00 flour. We have 600 grams of water, 0.2 grams of dried yeast and 30 grams of salt. So what we're going to do first is we're going to dissolve the yeast in the water. I've been instructed to use a spoon so I don't mess with the quantities and get it all around my fingers. So let's dissolve this. I'm going to say it's done. Okay, so what we do, get a big bowl because I'm quite clumsy and messy, and we're going to pour the water into the big bowl and add half the flour. Don't think black was the best colour to wear for this flour, but never mind, we move. Okay, so I'm just going to mix this around and get the flour all coated with the water. Okay, that looks pretty good. So add the rest of the flour now. And mix it again. Okay, so we're going to let this rest for at least 20 minutes now before we do anything else to it. And this is purely to let help the gluten start to develop. So we've let the dough rest for 20 minutes to help it with its gluten development. So we're going to add the 30 grams of salt, give it a mix. So we've given it a good mix. What we're going to do now is scrape all of the dough out using the very handy dough scraper from Gozney. There's a bit of flour in there that has been hydrated, but it's a bit loose, so we're going to work that all in when we need the dough, okay? So we're going to knead the dough now, and I'm hoping I'm doing it right. One of our chefs actually has taught me how to knead, and he's actually going to be doing Gozney pizza making courses next year, so this turns out all right. Book yourself on. No, just book yourself on anyway, it's fine. Okay, so you should be kneading apparently for 10 minutes until it's done. I have quite small hands, so it might be a little bit longer. I think this is how you knead. Okay, so I've been kneading for about 10 to 15 minutes now, and it's all come together really nicely. So what we're going to do is just cover it with a tea towel and rest it for 10 minutes. This will help the gluten relax. The dough's been resting for 10 minutes and hopefully that's helped the gluten relax. So now we're going to shape it into a ball. So we're going to smooth it out into a ball. Hopefully I'm doing this right. It's quite a good ball anyway. I've been watching some more videos by Adam Aitkins from Peddling Pizza. So Nice ball. Okay, so what we're going to do now is pop it in a bowl, and we're going to cover it with some cling film, and we're going to let it rest overnight, so it's maximum 16 hours, and then we'll come back to this later. Hello, so the dough has been resting at room temperature for a maximum of 16 hours, and now it's time to divide it into portions and let it prove a little bit more. So we'll just get this out. It's had a nice little net. So I'm just using a dough scraper to get it out. Okay, we're out. Thank the Lord. Okay, so we need to portion it into 6. So I have my little tubs ready, and it should be about 240 to 250 grams per dough. So I'm just going to use the dough cutter from Gozney. I don't know if this is right, but we're gonna go eyeballing it. Okay. Oosh. It feels like proper dough. Who knew? Okay. Gosh, 240. How good's that? Oh, it's the little things in life. I feel like these are going to be really big ones, these ones. Maybe I should have gone for 250, not 240. Maybe I'll make an extra pizza with the little bits. Who knows? Dough balls, maybe. Yes. Oh, another big boy. Okay, we've got another little one here. Okay, so now we just need to ball them. So I have been watching another video, and apparently you do this and you've got to make it smooth. I don't know if my hands is doing it. That looks okay to me. We're just going to pop it in we've got individual containers for these. They're slightly oiled so they don't stick, so you don't struggle to get them out. And then what will happen is we'll leave these for 8 hours to prove some more. It's the second proving stage. And then we should be ready to stretch them out, get them all ready, put them on the peel and make some pizzas, which is super exciting. Cute little ball. Okay, so we'll leave these and then we'll come back to them in about 8 hours. So the dough's been in the little individual containers proving for 8 hours now. And so we're going to get it out and stretch it. Oh, wish me luck. So we've got some semolina flour here. And hopefully, maybe I won't use my fingers a little bit. So we're just gonna coat it in a bit of flour. Whoosh. And then push it out. So I believe what we're doing now is just pushing it out so you've got a little bit of a crust, or like a little bit of an edge. And then we're going to do slap method. So I think this is how you do it. I mean, it doesn't look very good. Maybe I'm just going to do the knuckle method. So you stretch it with your knuckles and let the weight, this is more me, and let the weight of it pull down, and you stretch it slightly with your knuckles again, and you just keep doing this until you get your desired pizza shape. Cool. Right, next, let's do the toppings. So we have the pizza sauce, we've got some pizza mozzarella. You can use normal mozzarella, but I've been told if you let it dry out a bit, it's better for the pizza because it doesn't like too much moisture. And I've got some chopped up basil as well. So, I'm going to pop this on. Cool, I think that's okay. Then we'll put a bit of chopped basil. I've chopped it because I love basil. I think it smells amazing and the flavours are great. So I've chopped it up so it just smells beautiful. And some mozzarella. Okay, I think that's okay. So now we need to get it onto the paddle. Peel. So the Roccbox comes with your peel. There's a few methods I've been watching to get it onto the peel. So there's like, you can just put it on or you can do the crab method. So I'm going to try and put it on, even though it's probably not the best method for me because I am quite heavy-handed. So when it's on the peel, you're supposed to put it out slightly, readjust it because it gets a bit squashed. Cool. And now let's cook it. So we've got the pizza off. It looks okay for my first attempt. I hope you think so too. I think it's called leopardin. That's quite even and nice. So I'm going to put some hot honey over the top. I love this hot honey. I have it on everything, like literally. Ice cream, brownies, pizza, chicken. So I'll put a bit. So yeah, can highly recommend that. And then I'm just going to use the pizza rocker. Hopefully cut it okay. I think I could have actually done with more cheese. I was playing it safe. Okay, perfect, I think. Okay, so proof's in the tasting, I guess. Tastes like pizza. So thank you so much for putting up with me, for watching. Hope that shows how easy it can be done, because if I can do it, anyone can do it. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Facebook, Instagram. And if you have any tips, I'll be happy to hear them. Thank you. Nice one.